All right, Brett, how you doing?
I'm good, man. It's Monday, and the markets are red.
They're red. They were green this morning
until we started to do the podcast.
I haven't
and
checked.
everything
I was
kinda
ready. I was
turned
ready to
over on
tell
us.
you we had a green one, but I
Yeah.
just reopened it. We're red. What the hell's going on out there?
I don't know. I think it's when the market's lightly traded. Maybe there's some positivity, and then as the day opens up and things get rolling, then people are, maybe a little more pessimistic. So we'll see what today brings.
Well, we got some red. I mean, copper's still, in that 430 range. I thought we were gonna. It looked like we were. I think it was in the 440s this morning, but we've dipped back down in the 435 range, and that is kind of crazy. You can wake up check it early in the morning, and it's 442 or wherever it hit, and then now it's a 7-cent swing.
Yeah.
In a matter of a few hours,
That's
if you're
it's the commodities business. If you don't like that, if you're not used to that, then I don't know where you've been sleeping under a rock for a while, because it feels like that as the days go by, and probably as the election gets closer, the volatility gets stronger.
So we could see some serious roller coaster
Yeah,
action
it's
going.
just, there's just a lot going on, man. I mean, like we say every week, the macroeconomic picture plus just the election shit that's going on here. It's wild times. But PGMs are off this morning. They were kind of had a pretty decent run last week.
Yeah.
Which is nice to see platinum staying over 1,000. Good to see palladium staying over 1,000. Rhodium around that 4650 mark roughly, and. I don't know. I still feel optimistic that these things are going to hang around, these commodities prices. Ferrous will be interesting in November. It's going to be interesting to see how that plays out.
You think up money?
Potentially. I don't see him taking a lot of gas out of it.
Okay.
I mean, this next month. So unless somebody knows something I don't, which probably a lot of people do, I feel like, it's positive.
Well, yeah, we're 2 weeks away from the election, so, it's almost here, which is 2 weeks in a day from the election. So it could get kind of wild before then or after then, or I think after the election we might get copper make a run. Who knows?
Yeah.
So.
All that shit's out of our control. Mm-hmm. Goes back to controlling what you can control. Control your buy price, Take advantage of decent sales prices. Mm-hmm. Do business with people that are going to pay their bills is a big one. Try and manage your people, manage your time. Like, be smart about how you do business. Be smart about who you do business with, and I think that's how you stay in business. So I think that's where we're at. I mean, we've got a couple big things coming down the line that we're working on, and we're always working on something around here. So. That's always keeps us motivated to keep pushing, and
it's like Cheyenne said in the office this morning. She said, "I feel like I'm gonna get caught up today," and we're like, "No, you won't." No. I've been trying to get caught up for 10 years.
Yeah, I was just thinking that 10 years. Every time I think I'm about to get caught up, then
there's a new project, or
I'll start something new.
Your day to day, or in our world and a lot of businesses, things just happen that you don't see coming, so you have to adjust quickly.
Well, if every day we talk about it, if every day, you're trying to put yourself out of business, right? Metaphorically, like you're trying to think about how to put yourself out of business, then you should always be working on something. Like, what's the next thing? And the next thing could just be, keeping the lights on. Or the next thing could be the next piece of your business that has growth opportunity. Or the next thing could be the next person that you could bring in that can move the needle for your business. But like if you're always trying to figure out what's the next technology or something that could really, either advance you or put you out, then you're always working on something.
Well, look at it like this. Like, this version of United Metals would have kicked the shit out of 10 years ago, United Metals, because we've grown and we've added pieces and added people and just got better at our craft. So, like, this version would put that version out of business. So you want to keep growing. Like, tomorrow's version should be better than today's version. some days you get little dips, and that's part of growth. You know, in that dip, you hope to learn and then grow, and then your bounce up, then you're that much better. You know, but you gotta be ready for the problems because they're gonna happen. You know, I wish they didn't. You know, those days aren't fun, but those days ultimately, when you really look back, those days helped you grow the most. You know, then you appreciate the good times even better.
Absolutely. Good way to end it.
Okay, thank you,
All right,
everybody.
everybody, have a great week.